Hi, Ga! We know you've missed going back to school to meet with your friends, resume your activities, and just be able to get back to how life was like on campus. But for the UMians who didn't get to set foot on campus yet, whether you are in basic education, senior high school, or college, let's take a little trip to the campus you can hopefully get to visit soon as you finish your education with Luckily, we've got some of our beloved teachers to show you around UM's colleges and campuses, so you'll know what to expect when you come back to school.
It's only proper to start to the place where it all began. The Bolton and Embassy campus were among the first structures to be put up as the University of Mindanao was starting to make a name for itself 75 years ago. Here at the Bolton side, you can find many of the offices for student services like the registrar, student accounting office, and cashier, among others. There's also a canteen where students and employees can purchase healthy food. Going further into Bolton campus, you can find on the first floor the College of Legal Education, where aspiring lawyers take their Juris Doctor degrees. There is even a dedicated library for law students across the cool and shaded quadrangle. On your way to the staircase to get the second floor, you get to pass by the AVR3, where lots of programs and other small gatherings are held. Going up to the second floor, you can find the office of the College of Business Administration Education. is the only school in Mindanao granted a Center of Excellence by CHED for its business and management programs, as well as Level 4 accreditation by the PACOCOA. So if you're planning on a career in business-related dealings, the CBAE is for you. Our college offers the following programs under the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Entrepreneurship, Legal Management, Real Estate Management, Marketing Management, Financial Management, Human Resource Management, and the new program Major in Business Analytics. The third floor also houses our expansive library and information center. That covers the Bolton side. Let's head on over to the Embassy campus. Across the Bolton is the Embassy side, and it's named that way because it used to be the grounds for Japanese embassy back in World War II. Today, it is a sprawling area that houses the gymnasium for large events, our admission office, our Center for Health Services, or the student clinic and the external relation office out front on the first floor. Going up, you can find the International Affair Office where matters for foreign exchange students are processed, among others. And walking further, you will find the office of the Senior High School Department. Outside of the Embassy campus, on the Ponciano side, we have the Multi-Test Diagnostic Center, which offers various laboratory services like blood testing, X-ray, and doctor consultations. Bolton and Embassy campus are located at the heart of downtown Davao. So it's easy to commute from here to many other places you might need to go. And speaking of which, did you know that has a campus at Matina? I'll send you over to our teacher friends in Matina campus and they can show you around.
We're now inside the University of Mindanao's largest campus. The 28-hectare Matina campus encompasses the Matina area going up to Maa. Right beside the Gravahan exit is the Basic Education Building, where it caters from kindergarten up to junior high school students with lots of space for learning and play.
Going further inside the campus, you'll spot the 4-story Business Engineering Building. Its first and second floor houses laboratories for engineering programs. It is the premier engineering school for its Level 4 accreditation granted by the PACOCOA and the Center of Development Status by the Commission on Higher Education. College of Engineering offers the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, major in Structural, Water Resource, Transportation, and Geotechnical. The third floor of the BE building is home to Davao Region's roster of top-notchers of the CPA licensure examination. The College of Accounting Education has Level 3 accreditation from PACOCOA and is certified by the Commission on Higher Education as a Center of Development. The College of Accounting Education offers the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Internal Auditing, Bachelor of Science in Accounting Information System, Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting. The Learning and Information Center takes up the entire topmost floor of the BE building. It houses all the university's books available for borrowing.
Let's take a scenic trip to the College of Hospitality Education.
Located near the Matina Gymnasium, the College of Hospitality Education has Level 3 accreditation from PACOCOA and offers the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. The College of Hospitality Education also has industry-level facilities like the La Spezia Mini Hotel, the Function Hall, and the kitchen and bakery areas. Located behind the gymnasium is the hangar, where students can test their inventions and other experiments. The hangar holds the university's Coleoptera Research Center, the first university-based center in the Philippines dedicated to study the conservation and cataloging of Philippine beetle species. Every large university, such as has a place where students gather for major events. And doesn't just have its Bolton Gymnasium. We also have the Matina Gymnasium too, equipped with fold-away bleachers and professional standard flooring for the courts. The gym is the perfect venue for sporting and other extracurricular activities.
Despite being a bustling school, there's plenty of space in Matina for some quiet time and to be surrounded by nature. Matina has a mini forest with tables and benches because believes that learning and rest isn't just limited to the walls of a room. Is this tour making you a little hungry? Across the gymnasium is the university canteen and food court, which serves a variety of affordable meals, snacks, and drinks, where students can eat comfortably. Tables are regularly sanitized and electric fans are provided. Let's head down to the GT building. Named after the school's founder, Guillermo E. Torres, the building is home to Davao Region's producer of top-notchers in the licensure examinations for teachers. The College of Teacher Education offers the following programs: Bachelor of Elementary Education, Bachelor of Early Childhood Education, Bachelor of Special Needs Education, Bachelor of Physical Education, and Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in Biological Sciences, English, Social Studies, Filipino, and Mathematics. Also, found on the first floor of the GT building is the Audio-Visual Room 2, an air-conditioned and carpeted, fully equipped facility with cinema-style folded seating, which is frequently used for different programs. The second and third floor of the GT building is occupied by the premier criminology school in Davao, the College of Criminal Justice Education. The CCJE offers Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Bachelor of Science in Industrial Security Management. Heading further inside the campus, away from GET, we'll reach the DPT building. Named after former school president Dolores P. Torres, the four-story building houses the mini auditorium, the Quality Management Office, Research and Publication Center, Institute of Pedagogical and Assessment Center, some laboratories, and pocket gardens on its first floor. Located on the DPT's second floor is the College of Arts and Sciences Education. CASE offers the following programs: Bachelor of Arts in English, Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Bachelor of Science in Agroforestry, Bachelor of Science in Forestry, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Bachelor of Science in Public Administration, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and Bachelor of Science in Social Work. The third floor of the DPT building houses the College of Health Sciences Education, or the CHSE. CHSE offers Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, and Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics. Sharing the floor with CHSE is the College of Computing Education. CCE offers Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Information System, Bachelor of Science in Entertainment and Multimedia Computing, major in Game Development and Digital Animation. The topmost floor of the DPT building is home to the Creative Academic Unit of the College of Architecture and Fine Arts Education. CAFAE offers Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Bachelor of Fine Arts major in Painting. Let's head back down and you'll see that across the DPT building is our Professional Schools building. It is led by its Dean, Dr. Eugenio S. Guhao, and serves to bring globally recognized ISO standard and PACOCOA accredited postgraduate and doctorate degrees to more Dabawenyos. We're about to head out now, but before we leave, let's take a look at the Oval Track and Sports Stadium. It has a 400-meter rubberized track suitable for track and field training and other sporting activities. The sports stadium served as the venue for the 2019 Palarong Pambansa.
Thanks for joining this campus tour. Oh, by the way, even though is already a formidable university that is second in the whole Philippines to offer the most number of PACOCOA accredited programs, we do not keeps on working very hard just to be sure that more Filipinos here and abroad are able to obtain quality, affordable, and open education. Stick around as we discuss the online enrollment process and online learning management system. Hope to have you here at soon, ga!
Good afternoon mga ga, and welcome to the University of Mindanao. This is the Info, a program info session intended for you incoming freshmen or our grade 12 students. And we're very happy that you join us this afternoon. And this afternoon, now we'll be discussing and you'll be able to discover information with regards to these two programs being um, given by the University of Mindanao, specifically in the College of Computing Education. And as you know, College of Computing Education is one of the best computer schools here in the Davao region. And so let us know what are the perks of enrolling of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and also Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. And right now we are also live. We are streaming live at the University of Mindanao official YouTube channel. So if you're having problems as we go along with our discussion this afternoon with regards to your connection, you can just go to the YouTube channel and still continue viewing, and know what are those information needed that you need for you to enroll on these programs. And this afternoon also we are so blessed because together with us is one of the faculty of the College of Computing Education. We have here Professor Christopher Ray A. Lungay. Sir, good afternoon.
Right. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, mga ga, and welcome to the information session. Okay, so given to you by the College of Computing Education, of course, headed by the External Affairs of the University of Mindanao. Thank you for this chance of giving this information to all of the participants this afternoon. And I know that there are some questions and there are some things that you would like to ask, most especially under our programs. Okay, so as it was actually being displayed and also shared to you a while ago about your programs. Okay, so today or this afternoon, we will be giving you those details. But of course, I am going to share two of the programs under the College of Computer Education. So I hope that I'll be in with you. And of course, I'll be giving the details that you are in need, most especially under computer science and information technology. So let's have this and let's proceed for this afternoon about the studies and careers in ICT. Okay, so if you are fond of or you're interested, especially in computing, so this is actually your field of choice or the specialization that you are going to carry. No, so as you are going to be professional and you are going to experience the trends, most especially the trends and the technology that we are using nowadays. So this is the path of ICT. Okay, so the topic for this afternoon will be discussing about the study paths, as well as the research, internship, as well as the careers. Okay, so that's actually the four topic outlines to be discussed under these two program. Okay, so the first would be the study paths. Okay, so what are the things that we are going to perceive or that we are going to know, that we should be guided accordingly in doing or in studying, since we are studying the ICT, or particularly talking about computer science and information technology. Okay, so there are also misconception, and there's also a difference between the two, although they are still under one particular college, most especially here in the University of Mindanao. Okay, so this could actually be one of your questions, no? So to answer that, no, or the question would be, what are my options if, okay, so I am not a graduate of TVL ICT, can I still proceed to enroll in an ICT related program? Of course, you can still enroll. Of course, you will be guided and you will be given a program that will be fitting to you. But of course, as if you are not in ICT field, especially if you are not in TBL ICT, then you can still you can still enroll the BSCS and BSIT programs under the College of Computing Education. So in that for that matter, there is this is actually the time that we will be guiding you towards finishing and also coping up with what you are going to need in those particular programs. Okay, so if you belong to other TVL programs during your SHS levels, you will be guided with this particular programs here in the College of Computing Education. Okay, so the first two, or I'm going to discuss the first, no? So that would be the information technology as well as the computer science. So, but our other programs will be discussed by Friday. Okay, so first thing is, or the first program would be the information technology. Okay, so and in emphasis, okay, so this is actually the study of the utilization of hardware and software technologies. Okay, so just emphasizing about hardware and software technologies. Actually, this is not just going to be in relation to all repairs and maintenance of hardware, but also on the deeper part or deeper learning of information technology hardware specification. This is about uh, just to make sure that everything will be aligned and also be in good um, good definition and description of all everything and every hardware that you are actually going to use and you are going uh, to uh, to modify, no? So you can also do that under the information technology program, as well as, okay, so software technologies that you are going to develop and that you are going to apply. So that involves programming and also gearing towards development or improving after that you have a good planning. Okay, so this is would also involving deeper planning, installing, also customizing, as well as operating, managing, and administering, as well as maintaining information technology infrastructure. To emphasize about infrastructure, that's actually a large scope, has a larger coverage of technology that we are going to integrate that provides computing solutions to address the needs of an organization. So if you are planning to be an employee of a prestigious company and you want to get involved in the applications development or systems development or IT infrastructure management, then information technology is geared up for you. Then for other things that we are going to involve information technology, actually, this is about deployment, okay, and also configuration and administration, as well as infrastructure management, database management, and software development. Like I said a while ago, it's not just going to involve hardware and software. This would also be dealing with database management and also those applications that involve or to be developed. Okay, so you will be the ones who will be looking for the solution and provide those solutions to those businesses and or those individuals, just like what we are experiencing today. Okay, for the computer science, okay, so to give the definition, okay, so this is actually the study of computing, particularly concepts and theories. Okay, algorithmic foundations and new developments in computing. Okay, the program prepares students to design and create algorithmically complex software and develop new and effective algorithms for solving computer problems. With this, all the concepts and all the theories that you are going to discover and all mathematical methods and ways and means on how to look for solution to solve those particular problems, then computer science is the answer for those problems. Okay, so algorithmic utilization, algorithmic efficiency, algorithmic embedding algorithms to your applications that you already have developed and you are now going to improve using those algorithms. Okay, so it's not just about application. It's not just about the software that that you are going to prepare, that you are going to develop, but also making an emphasis to those theory that you have gathered, that you have studied, then you are going to apply. Okay, so it's not just about reading those books, but also applying those theories from those references that you have gathered. That's for computer science. And then in addition to the preparation for a computer science program, okay, so like I've said a while ago, you are going to tackle theories. Okay, so complex theories and also those basic theories, even that was actually discussed to your SHS years, no, and then also about principles and innovation. Okay, so we can name few, no, just like utilizing machine learning and also deep learning, and also particularly using these theories for improved research. Okay, so in computer science, since it's actually one of the broad programs, it has a large scope in terms of collaborating with different programs as well. Okay, so we have artificial intelligence. Okay, so also by embedding artificial intelligence to your robotics technology. And lastly, we have software engineering, as it is actually one of the foundations of this particular program. Okay, so I have a video of Mark Rayangel Montiviles. Okay, so this is actually a student before that was deployed in two IT solutions that will be giving us his testimony in working to a or being an intern to two IT solutions.
Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day. First of all, I would like to say
Okay, so just a moment.
hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day. First of all, I would like to say that I am thankful to Sir Carlo Arroyo and of course Ma'am Charisse Barbosa for giving me this opportunity to share my kind of roller coaster road as a BSIT student at the University of Mindanao. This event is indeed a brilliant idea to give aspiring students something that they could look forward towards their career. So let me begin my story by telling you guys that I am a big computer fan, mainly because I know that I am a lazy person. Thus, computer is a perfect thing for me to do a whole lot of stuff just by sitting while facing a computer. I had decent grades when I finished high school. That's why everyone in my family were so persistent in bragging me to take an engineering course. And yeah, so I did. Because I really had no idea what course to take anyway. I can still remember how overwhelming my first day of class was. I was in a block section with classmates I never knew, though eventually we tried to socialize and talk about things, which was a little down for me because I couldn't relate about the topics which were all about cars and machineries. To sum up, I never really felt passionate about my first course. I wasn't doing my best, I became stagnant and mediocre. I felt like the struggles that I'm going to take in order to go through in my engineering career wouldn't be worth it. So in the second semester, I took the initiative to change my course. But then, I was still not sure what course to take and I literally chose my second course as the last moment before I passed my shifting form and hope for the best. Literally hope for the best. My thought at that time was simply the idea of maybe this course will work or maybe not. Maybe I'd like it or maybe not. All I knew was that I have to choose something to move forward. And here comes the second semester. I became an irregular student, known few friends in my minor classes, of course, and all I did in that chapter was to go with the flow until my first major class, which was Java programming. Now, I had no idea what programming was. I never knew it existed. I thought being an IT student was all about configuring, networking, fixing computers. It was years ago, but my memory about my first day of programming class is still crystal clear. I was sitting at the back of the room, curious about what the lessons is all about. As I expected, I never understand anything. You know, it's like riding a bike for the very first time and no one is teaching you. I couldn't even see the part of the software in which I can start writing my code. I was so behind that I literally stopped paying attention to the lesson. But then something happened. My professor, Sir Marcel Baste, went on every computer to make sure that every student understands the lesson. He walked through the whole process again step by step just to make sure that everyone could follow. And I thought that kind of passion is remarkable. After things made sense, I just kept on following the lesson and little did I know that I was genuinely enjoying it. Our professor was so passionate to the point where we get excited about each upcoming lessons like loops, arrays, functions, and classes. He used real world analogies about current topics on top of competitive fun activities where everyone can enjoy participating, even the people who are not competitive. That's when I started enjoying it. I got excellent grades, and little by little, my complicated lessons became much easier. The cool thing about programming is that you can easily understand any language when you totally understand the fundamentals of a single one. I was also given the chance to teach fellow students who are struggling with their academics as a mentor in the Skills Clinic laboratory. Surprising, Surprisingly, I managed to become one of the Dean's Lister in my third year, and also I got my first web developer job in my fourth year and graduated on 2019. 2 months after I graduated, I took a part-time job as a professor in the same university, University of Mindanao. Of course, with the recommendations of my previous teachers, it was fun. It was a very fun experience because some of my students were my closest friends. There were a lot of moments in my life where I just felt like going with the flow. Just like a water in a river. You see, it is really impossible to tell whether anything that happens is good or bad. You never knew that the consequences of misfortune or good fortune will be, as only time will tell the whole story. Things may look great at the start, but over time it may not become what you had imagined it to be. Similarly, you feel bad about something, but someday it could be one of the best things that happens to you. Right now, I am working for more than 2 years in my web developer job, also taking part-time projects from time to time while continuously learning. I guess my only take on this is that finishing college degree wasn't easy, or like getting a college degree wasn't easy. Well, for me at least. I've been caught up in couple of bumps, twists and turns. Sometimes things get messy and sometimes tough. And when things doesn't make sense, just keep going. Or as the famous Filipino advice, laban lang.
All right. So that's from Mark Riangel Montevillas, and we appreciate the sharing of Mark, no, out of his experience, no, as a web developer, now a web developer of IT, to IT solutions. All right, so we can never be certain about everything, okay? But of course, as what Mark said, laban lang. Of course, from his experience, all of his student experience, no, here in the University of Mindanao, um, all of the excitements that he has experienced, and all the achievements that he has now taken is actually a good thing for Mr. Mark Riangel Montevillas. Thank you, Mark. All right, so let us now proceed with the research work of these two programs. Okay, so what will be our expectations right after or during our stay here in the university? Okay, so what's the difference between the research of IT and also the computer science? Okay, so there's actually a difference, no? Although that still they belong to one particular college. Okay, so for thesis, okay, so this is actually uh, the 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 direction for computer science. Okay, so a thesis is a technical report on a systematic investigation of a problem. Okay, so that can be solved in particular ways and methods that you are going to obtain using those solutions, no? And then it becomes a solution for a major company or a major a major organization where you are going to be employed, no? Or probably the next step, no? It may include a solution in particular, an approximate or partial solution, a scientific investigation, or the development of results to the solution of a certain problem. Okay, so just like what we have uh, mentioned a while ago. Okay, so a thesis is designed to add new information to an existing body of research. So the student should seek out a topic or methodology that has not previously been explored. So this is actually a fresh idea. Okay, so a knowledge that you have composed, no? So as a computer science student, in which it will be entitled to you once it will be published under the research program of the computer science of the College of Computing Education. So this is actually the exciting thing, because it will be named, no, under you, or it will be you will be the owner of that particular thesis, and that will be published um, under the program of computer science. Okay, so next would be capstone project. Okay, so this is actually the direction where IT or information technology students heading. Okay, so a capstone project is an undertaking, okay, appropriately to a professional field. Okay, so most of the students would actually be thinking or would be oriented about their capstone projects and what they will be expecting. Okay, so it should significantly address, okay, an existing problem or need to be developed. Okay, so you are still going to solve a certain problem, and out of that particular method, you are going to hit that particular specific problem or present problem. Okay, so a capstone project is typically more applied in nature. Okay, so it is an applied solution. And a capstone may or may not utilize systematic data analysis in comparison with the computer science. Okay, so there is usually an end product that provides some sort of materials, guide, plan, or evaluation that can be used by the community, okay, agency, or group facing the issue or problem at hand. Okay, so this would actually be solving those problems that they are experiencing. So just like what we are solving problems in different fields, no? So it's not just in a particular company that we can name few, but of course we can solve those problems out from these projects. Okay, so and also in relation to the research. Okay, so BSIT students must complete a capstone project, such as a system development project with emphasis on the IT infrastructure, or an IT management project. Okay, so the project must focus on the infrastructure, application, or processes involved in implementing a computing solution to a certain problem. Okay, so out from the software that you have developed, out from the infrastructure that you have developed, and all the applications that you have developed, you are going to solve that particular problem. And then for BSCS, the students are required to complete a thesis. Okay, so that is focused on the theories and concepts of computing in the form of a scientific work. Okay, so the thesis must be anchored on the computer science principles, and you will be oriented about these principles once that you are going to enroll under BSCS. And if you are planning to become an IT student, then IT infrastructure, systems development, and applications development you will be handling. Okay, so these are just examples and fewer of the examples that we have made as a gallery for your reference. Okay, so just like the cross-platform course assessment mobile application for the University of Mindanao using text analytics, API, and weighted incremental algorithm. So this is actually under the some of the students and associated by the faculty. Okay, so we also have the International Journal. Okay, so International Journal Advanced Trends in computer science and engineering that that was published, no, published Android-based application utilizing image processing with artificial neural network for detecting ringworm and yeast infections for dogs using neuro framework. Okay, so these are also the one of the researches that we have here in the University of Mindanao. So these are also solving problems on hand and also assisting some of the next researchers to be their references. Okay, so aside from that, we also have some different researches from different programs. Okay, so from the Museo de Bawenio also has an interactive virtual reality museum applications using Unity. So this is actually under the different program. And we also have the Goon AR. Okay, so a bilingual children storybook through augmented reality technology using Unity with Euphoria framework. So these are the present researches that was published already. Still under the International Journal of Advanced Trends in Computer Science and Engineering. Okay, so we also published the applications that's been developed by our students. No, so we have this published on Google Play. So as our partner, okay, so we can name few. Okay, so just like Aggal. Okay, so we have Robersol, and then these are one of the most of the researches are already published, or the projects already published through Google Play. Okay, so as you can see, all right, so another project. Okay, so it's a form of a game, but this is actually under a different program. This and also an information drive that would actually be assisting and educating, giving orientation to other people or other professionals, no, that is not aware, or students would also be should be aware of. This is an example of their project. Okay, so let me just play for a while.
For the past few years, human trafficking or modern slavery has been the problem of every part of the world. There are many forms of exploitation into which people can be trafficked and held in slavery. However, organ trafficking is seldom discussed form due to its very organized and often stealth crime. On this informational animation, let us explain why is organ trafficking is still undetectable. Organ trafficking is the recruitment, transport, transfer, harboring.
Okay, to cut the presentation short, no, all of this is actually an information uh, uh, animation, no? So this is actually in a form of doing all of those information through animation. So this is actually under a different program here in our college or in CCE. So let's proceed now with the internship. So where are we heading after that we are done with the academics and we are done with all the things that that would actually be a support, no? So to have this internship, or to where to go after several years or 3 years of doing academic works. No? So let's proceed with internship. So with internship, okay, so as as we follow the CHED Memorandum Order for both BSIT and BSCS, for BSIT we have 486 hours of internship, and also for BSCS we have 162 hours. So as it is actually being given to every school that is actually offering BSIT and BSCS. Okay, so for our partners, we have several partners like Detail, in Tuo IT Solutions, Consultancy and Services. We have Infinite IT Solutions, and we also have Gyrosoft Incorporated, and also the Commission on Higher Education, the DOST Region 11, and also the Davao Doctors College Incorporated, and to mention also Ikigai. So these are our partners for training establishment, and also the ones who actually gives us the opportunity for our students also to be developed as an IT professional and CS professionals. Okay, so also one of our friends, no, from Detail Online. So this is actually Sir Michael Pinto, giving us the details about Detail Online technology. So let's hear it from him.
The University of Mindanao has been a valuable partner of Detail Online Philippines since we started last 2018. Good morning, my name is Michael Pinto. I'm the lead for HR and recruitment of Detail Online Technology. It's a software company based in Sweden, and our technical office is located here in Davao. Since 2018, we have been working with the University of Mindanao as part of our internship program that we offer to before to most of the big universities here in Davao City. As part of the Academic Alliance project of ICT Davao, we make sure that we offer industry training to our academic partners. The University of Mindanao has been, as of the moment, our exclusive partner when it comes to on-the-job training and internship. And once our interns from have finished their hours, they become part of our workforce. So for Detail Online, we have almost 60% of our employees right now, regular employees, who are from and from our interns pool. We make sure that we prioritize these interns when they apply and upon graduation, and make sure that they would fit into the company as soon as they graduated from the university. So this is just to tell you guys how important and how trained and skilled the IT students are, as they have been working with us and growing with the company for the past few years as well. Thank you so much.
So we heard that from Sir Michael Pinto, the HR lead from Detail Online Technologies. Okay, so one of the sample internship outputs, okay, so this is our CPH. Okay, so this is a game-based a project. Okay, so this is actually also an exciting game, no, out from a certain this is actually out from a certain project. Okay, so this is also a video from our partner in internship, the Infinite IT Solutions. Let's hear from them.
Hello, I am Jay Catadman, San Joshua Armoraga, Nico Abrasando, Franz Gabriel Vicadola, from University of Mindanao, fourth year student. We were deployed here in Advanced Infinite Technology Solutions Incorporated last February 11, 2021. So the task given to me was the HR system. So we created a website, specifically on the payroll system. We used Laravel 5 in doing the project. That includes the employee records and all the payroll from the upper employee down to the lower employee.
The task that was given to me is employee module in human resource information system, where I created functionality in records keeping using Laravel 8.
I was given a task by Sir Shang to create a point of sale system feature in a website using Laravel 5 and HTML Blade. I was able to create a feature in a working system.
The task given to me was to create an advertisement for the LMS of the Advanced Infinite Technology Solutions and to create an advertisement as a whole for the company. I was able to step up my game by creating informational ads with the help of Sir Shang to it and the Infinite team. So we would like to thank UM for giving this opportunity to us, and the Advanced Infinite Technology Solutions team for treating us a family.
I would like to thank the Advanced Infinite family for treating us as a family.
I would also like to thank the Advanced Infinite family for making this possible and for allowing me to work from home and for treating me as a family.
We would like to thank the Advanced Infinite Technology Solutions Incorporated for this wonderful experience.
Hello, I am Mitski, the HT Supervisor of the Advanced Infinite Technology Solutions, and I would like to commend the interns of UM in doing their task well, and good luck on your future endeavors.
Once again, salamat.
Alright, so those are students and interns from the Infinite Solutions. So these are good students that that was assigned to this said partner of the CCE. Okay, so we also have Mr. Wedmark A. Parajes, the Chief Operating Officer of the Advanced Infinite Solutions. Okay, so let's hear from him.
Good day. I am Wedmark Parajes from Advanced Infinite Technology Solutions Incorporated. Infinite Solution. Infinite Solution is a double.
Okay, so let me just make a troubleshooting.
Good day. I am Wedmark Parajes from Advanced Infinite Technology Solutions Incorporated. Infinite Solution. Infinite Solution is a double-based IT company that develops various software for the needs of the industry. Our company was formally registered last 2017 and has since produced software such as healthcare information system. Good day.
There are some technicalities with regards to the file that we have prepared for this. But of course, to emphasize, and we would like to thank Sir Wedmark A. Parajes for his contribution and the contribution of his company as a partner, a valuable partner of the CCE, both for all programs. No, since time that they have been our partner, a valuable partner for our interns. Okay, so for the OGT program of the 2019-2020, so these are the students. Okay, so that they've been involved into various activities on their own companies. Okay, so where they are actually assigned, and also some of their companies are treating them well, no? So there are good there are commendable companies that we are assigning these students. Okay, so in last 2019, 2020, okay, so the second SEM batch, okay, so as you can see, uh, they are having a good time, okay, with their company, no? So from all areas, particularly their specializations, and also the internal OGTs here also in UM. So from the business process, the technical support, and also they are assigned in the ICT department. Okay, so these are also practicumers or OJT of the Bliss interns. I'm just showing you here and sharing it to you of the second SEM school year 2019-2020. Okay, so let's move on with the careers. Okay, so the direction where BSIT and BSIS is heading after that they have graduated. So if you are a graduate of information technology, so most or these specialization would be your output. Okay, so or you can actually select these particular specializations. And if you are given the chance to work abroad, it would be an advantage for those who have graduated under information technology. So first is we have the network administrator. Then we followed by the database administrator. Then also systems administrator, software developer, systems analyst, data analyst, and also the technical support specialist. Okay, so for all of these specialization, okay, so you will be undergo a training and also a deepen understanding about all of these particulars, particularly these field. No? So it's not just about programming, it's not just about hardware, it's not just about network, but it's all under technical once you have graduated as an information technology student. Okay, so for computer science, okay, so we have software engineer. As a software engineer, once if you have graduated as a computer science, these are the following specializations. So we have software engineer, we have software developer. Of course, it's undeniable that most of the computer science would actually go on for a research or to become a researcher. Robotics programmer. We can also be an artificial intelligence developer or AI developer. We also have, or we can also be systems analyst and also data scientist for the outcomes of the computer science or as a computer science professional. So these are the following specializations and what is expected as a computer science professional. Okay, so but wait, there are actually more in terms of the program. Okay, so there are also educational tours that is actually prepared for all of the students that is actually under these programs. No? So from computer science and information technology, they will be having educational tour from different places here in the Philippines. Okay, so as you can see, we have from Visayas, also in Luzon, and also we have here in Mindanao for exposure and also some educational tour that is actually given to us by these companies and these partners. No? Okay, so for the College of Computing Education, okay, so just to add this one up to our to the prestigious college that here in the University of Mindanao. Okay, so in Pacocoa, okay, so we are in level 4 accredited, no? Particularly talking about Bachelor of Science in Information Technology and Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Okay, so for level 2 accreditation, we have the Bachelor in Library Information Science, And for candidate status, we have the Bachelor of Science in Information Systems and Bachelor in Multimedia Arts. And for CHED, Center of Development or COD, we had the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Okay, so we are proud to say, that also Bachelor of Science in Information Science. No? So they are actually two heading. Okay, so for the COD under the College of Computing Education. And for PICAP, accredited or we or called as sole accord. Okay, so the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology and Bachelor of Science in Computer Science also. And then for the international and national certifications, okay, so deniably we have the Microsoft Office Specialist. We also have the Adobe Certified Professional, and also we have the Information Technology Specialist. And lastly, we have the TESDA National Certification. And the only program that has a board examination is the Bachelor in Library Information Science. And they are one of the top examinees and in the national level. Okay, so we are proud that we have them under our college. Okay, so as we are going to end up, no, so I would just like to share this one, no, from the most known person who actually um, break the ice. So Mr. Steve Jobs. Okay, so here's to the crazy ones, no, that the misfits, the rebels, and the troublemakers. The round pegs, the square holes, the holy ones, the ones rather who see things differently, that they are not found of rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or only things that you can do is ignore them. Okay, so because these change things, they push the human race toward, and while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius because the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world that are ones who do. This is from Mr. Steve Jobs during 1997. Thank you and stay safe and stay sane. Coming from the College of Computing Education.
All right, the virtual round of applause, please, for our speaker this afternoon, Professor Christopher Ray Lungay from the College of Computing Education. And those were our two programs, no, from this college, the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and also the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. I believe those are very substantial, no, information that you've got from Professor Christopher. So I believe you also have your questions, right? If you have your questions, you may turn on your microphone and you can ask your question. Or you may also, if you're that shy, you may also use our chat box. No, if you're too shy not to share your question. All right. So meron ba tayong question from our participants? Meron ba or very clear masyado? Or much better, no, if you have questions, no, so that no Professor Chris will be able to cater that concern of yours. And together with us also, Sir Reyno is the program head, I guess. Tama ba? Si Sir Reban, tama ba? Fajardo? All right. I think there's none, so maybe they're still constructing their question right now. But while you're constructing your constructing your question, so let's just take a look at this video on what to expect on the second semester and how can you enroll here in the University of Mindanao via online. Please take a look at this video.
Hi, Ga! What to expect for the upcoming semester? Because of the pandemic, UM is taking action to make sure that students' education is not left behind. Get ready for the new normal online blended learning. As per Management Committee on Instruction, presented in the Quality Management Council, the entire thing is designed as a hybrid mode of instructional delivery with online learning through the LMS as the primary platform during the pandemic transition. We have e-learning through email, SMS, and group chat. M-learning through smartphones, tablets, and other mobile devices. B-learning through Broadcast University on air. Correspondence learning, or the SIM SDL manual, which can be picked up or arranged by courier. And finally, the residential or face-to-face mode depending on quarantine conditions. In short, students shall be encouraged to invest on the primary mode while taking advantage of the blenders. But don't worry, the school shall adapt to both asynchronous and synchronous learning where students can keep up with class on their own convenient pace. So, what are you waiting for? Enroll now at the University of Mindanao.
You've heard about the University of Mindanao's quality, affordable, open education that is ISO certified, accredited with various highly respected organizations, and believes in a holistic education to develop diamonds in the rough. But how do you enroll as a new student in the middle of a pandemic? Step 1. Please fill out the online student registration through this link found on your screen, or visit the official university website with the address as follows. This is what the form will look like upon loading on your screen. After you've filled in your details, please take note of the reference number that will be issued. You will need this reference number for the online payment. Step 2. You can forward your down payment through these following banks or payment centers. Step 3. Please wait for an email and text message containing your student ID number and the access code. Please note this might take at least 2 to 3 days, but if there is further delay, please call the UM cashier's office through this number. Step 4. After you've received your student ID number and access code, please log in to the UM student portal through this website address shown on the screen. Step 5. Under the online enrollment option, please click Enroll Course. Step 6. Choose your desired session, then click the Yes option on the screen to finalize your class schedule. Afterwards, please take a screenshot of your enrolled subjects. This screenshot of your subjects will serve as your unofficial soft copy of the Certificate of Matriculation, also known as your Form 1. Step 7. The university's online enrollment system will provide you with your official UM email address. It will be sent to you via the email address that you wrote down in the student registration form, student portal, and text alert. Step 8. Remember, if quarantine restrictions in your area and in Davao City allow, you may claim your official Form 1 and UM student ID at the admissions office located at UM Embassy along Bonifacio Street, Davao City, right across the Bolton campus. Step 9. Please submit to the university these other required documents shown on the screen on or before the end of the semester. Congratulations! You are officially part of the UM community. See you soon, ga!
So there you have it, guys. No, those are the things that you may expect on the next semester, and also how to enroll via online no, on the University of Mindanao. And with regards to Maffin's question on how much is the tuition fee in IT program, it would range to 22K to 24,000, no, per semester. So for more details with regards to your tuition, you can also call the student accounting office. So later on, I'll be posting or I'll be sharing to you the um, telephone numbers no, of the student accounting office. Other questions that you would like to raise for the IT program and ComSci? All right. So I think sir, they're already satisfied, no? All right. So this time, no, let's all right. So can also be updated on what the things or updates of the university by following us on our social media pages on our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also our TikTok. So you just search at Unimin Official. All right. And also if you want to review our webinar this afternoon with regards to those two programs, so you can go to our YouTube channel, the University of Mindanao Official, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to be notified on the next webinars that we're going to do here in the university. And aside from these two programs, you can also review also other programs that the university is offering here in UM. All right. All right, so here's another question no, that we have to cater. So good day sir, medyo confused manggod ko kung asa ko mosulod ka campus na pag-enroll sa tagom niya ingon nila dili daw main ang tagom when it comes sa IT. All right. Then, the portal sa UM naka-register sa Davao, pa-advise lang po sa ba't ko mosulod nga campus. So I think no the UM Tagum is also offering IT. So if you want to tama ba? Yeah, so there's a Tagum branch and also there's a main branch. Okay, so this time, no, this webinar is from the main na campus. All right, so you can also enroll here na dito sa main if you want to pursue IT. So those perks that we've given a while ago, no, those tawag nito, those information, no, are given by the main campus. So yung IT at saka yung ComSci, doon sila sa Matina campus. So yung pinakamalaki na campus ng University of Mindanao. All right. Thank you so much for that, Romeo. Ayan. So it depends upon you, no? In terms of siguro proximity, siguro sir, no? Kung saan yung pinakamalapit sa kanya. But then, no, we prefer, no, as with Sir Christopher, no, you enroll here at the main, di ba? Sir? You're muted, sir.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So it's much more exciting here. It's not that we are
competing.
Competing with UM Tagum, but here in the University of Mindanao main campus Davao, okay, so Matina campus rather, is has different experience. I will not tell you virtually, but hoping that we can have this in a face-to-face na environment na, then it's much more exciting here in the UM main campus.
I do have problems with my internet. Well, anyways, no. Aside from that, also aside from those social media pages of the university, if you want to know, no, with regards to scholarship and tuition fee, no, you can contact the student accounting office of the university. And in terms of requirements, no, on how to enroll, what are the things that you have to give aside from those the mention doon sa video. You can go to you can call the admission office and also register offers for you to be guided. All right. So other questions that you would like to raise, mga ga, our incoming freshmen? All right. So I think there's none. So thank you very much for joining. We would also like to say thank you to Professor Christopher Ray Lungay, for your time. We still have another session on Friday. And so if you're interested also, if you want to know other programs under the College of Computing Education, so please tune in to our social media pages because we're going to post the schedules of those programs. So by this time, again, we say thank you very much and God bless and amping mga ga. Bye-bye.